In today's video, we will discuss 10 best performance of Scarlett Johansson.
Come to me.
At number 1, we have The Prestige.
Robert, I have fallen in love with him.
Then I know how hard this has been for you.
Christopher Nolan's movies are best known for high concept and exciting ideas, and The Prestige is no different. This one is about magic and the intense rivalry between two magicians in the 1800s that goes way further than it ever should. Johansson joins a fantastic cast including Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, Rebecca Hall, Piper Perabo, and Michael Caine. She portrays Olivia, the assistant for Jackman's character who gets sent to Bale's character to spy on him, only to fall in love with him. It's just one of several twists throughout this gripping story which has gradually been accepted as one of Nolan's best movies.
Just because you're sleeping with him doesn't mean he trusts you.
At number 2, we have Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
I'm sorry.
Despite her many iconic roles, it's clear that Scarlett Johansson's most famous character is Natasha Romanoff in the MCU. She debuted in the role in Iron Man 2 in 2010.
Stark?
Hey,
Hello. How was your flight?
it was excellent. Boy, it's nice to see
We have
you.
one photographer from the ACM
Cheers.
if you don't mind.
And reprised it in 2012's The Avengers.
Barton's been compromised.
But a lot of her highlights came in Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Although it's a Cap film, Natasha is the second lead, working by Steve's side at every turn. This really cemented the friendship between the two characters that would be present through the rest of their time in the franchise. The film was well received as an action-filled spy thriller, and it showed that Johansson's Black Widow was more than a supporting character.
Is this love, Agent Romanoff?
Love is for children. I owe him a debt.
At number 3, we have her.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
As noted, Scarlett Johansson's voice acting talents are severely underrated, but her best work in that world likely came in her. Johansson teams with director Spike Jonze in the story of an introverted man, Joaquin Phoenix, who falls in love with his operating system, Samantha, voiced by Johansson. This Best Original Screenplay winner was a hit with critics, while audiences have continued to find it for the first time as it comes and goes on streaming services. A lot of the praise went to Johansson for bringing Samantha to life and showcasing various emotions despite not being a human character.
Good morning, Theodore.
Morning.
You have a meeting in 5 minutes. You want to try getting out of bed?
You're too funny.
Okay, good. I'm funny.
At number 4, we have Under the Skin.
Come to me.
Though perhaps not the most widely seen of the Scarlett Johansson movies, Under the Skin seems destined to become a classic. Johansson stars in the movie as an alien who takes on the guise of a beautiful woman to lure human men into her trap. While the premise might sound like a wild sci-fi horror movie, Under the Skin is much more experimental with both its narrative and visuals. Based on the book Under the Skin by Michael Faber, is haunting and hypnotic with director Jonathan Glazer capturing some unforgettable moments. Since its release, Under the Skin has been hailed as one of the best movies of the last decade.
When was the last time you touched someone?
At number 5, we have Avengers: Endgame.
Natasha.
The last 5 years I've been trying to do one thing, get to right here. That's all it's been about, bringing everybody back.
After nearly a decade, the culmination of the story for Natasha Romanoff came in Avengers: Endgame. The blockbuster surpassed $2 billion at the box office and became the highest-grossing movie of all time for a while as it brought together more heroes than ever to take down Thanos. Johansson arguably delivers her best performance as Black Widow here, showing what the loss of the previous film meant for her character. She also makes a major sacrifice, giving her own life so that her friend can reunite with his family and so billions could return from the blip, meaning Black Widow had a fitting end in the MCU.
Tell my family I love them.
You tell him yourself.
At number 6, we have Lost in Translation.
You don't have anything. Do you have anything?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
In a lot of ways, Lost in Translation was the movie that opened many eyes to Scarlett Johansson's talents. In the Sofia Coppola film, she plays Charlotte, a recent college graduate who forms a bond with an aging movie star, Bill Murray, having a midlife crisis in Tokyo. Almost every aspect of the film was met with praise, especially the performances of Murray and Johansson. Lost in Translation was up for 4 Oscars, winning Best Original Screenplay, and many accolades at other award shows, with Johansson winning a BAFTA.
Secret? I'm trying to organize a prison break. We'd have to first get out of this bar, then the city, and then the country.
At number 7, we have Jojo Rabbit.
Bra Bessler, you're looking fetching as usual.
The incredible 2019 for Scarlett Johansson included her performance in Jojo Rabbit. From the brilliantly weird mind of Taika Waititi, this film focuses on a Hitler Youth member, Roman Griffin Davis, who finds that his mother, Johansson, is hiding a Jewish girl, Thomasin McKenzie, in their home. Johansson earned 2 Academy Award nominations in the same year, with her funny and heartbreaking performance in Jojo Rabbit being one of them. The movie itself also earned plenty of praise, with Waititi winning Best Adapted Screenplay and the movie earning a Best Picture nomination for the funny yet emotional story.
Someday you'll meet someone special.
Why does everyone keep telling me that?
At number 8, we have Marriage Story.
You're being so much like your father.
Do not compare me to my father.
Even while in the midst of her superhero adventures in the MCU, Scarlett Johansson has always managed to find interesting and critically acclaimed movies to show the other side of her talents. Such was the case with Marriage Story, a Netflix original film. The story centers on Nicole, Johansson, and Charlie, Adam Driver, a couple going through a coast-to-coast divorce. The highly emotional film from Noah Baumbach was lauded upon release and scored 6 Oscar nominations, including 1 for Johansson as Best Actress. She was also up for the Golden Globe and BAFTA for her performance, and it's clear that, even though she's known mostly as the MCU's Black Widow, this small intimate drama is the best Scarlett Johansson movie so far.
Did you dye your hair again?
No, this is me. You don't like it?
Is it shorter? I prefer it longer, but...
At number 9, we have Isle of Dogs.
Full of toxic chemicals.
How do you know?
Because
Johansson has lent her famous voice to a number of notable projects, including the charming and wild animated adventure Isle of Dogs. From the creative mind of Wes Anderson, this stop-motion animated film tells the story of a boy searching for his dog after the species was transferred to live on a trash island due to a disease. The film was a critical darling, earning a Best Animated Feature Oscar nomination. Johansson lends her voice to Nutmeg, a show dog, and the love interest of Chief, Bryan Cranston, the main dog in the story. It's an underrated aspect of her career, but Johansson's great voice acting lands it firmly among her best performances.
I was a show dog.
You know a few tricks then.
A few.
At number 10, we have Ghost World.
Come on. What if he recognizes us?
Though audiences might not have really caught on to Johansson until Lost in Translation, she was doing excellent work for years before, including in the indie comedy Ghost World. Based on a comic book of the same name, Ghost World stars Johansson and Thora Birch as 2 cynical best friends following their final year of high school. After a prank on an awkward outcast, Steve Buscemi, the friendship between the girls begins to change. Johansson gives a reserved performance that is both funny and intense despite the closed-off character. The movie itself was a small indie hit nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars.
Any other old records besides these?
Seymour does.
Who does?
Oh, him.
And there you have it, Scarlett Johansson's top 10 movies.